What's up, Big Blue Nation? Now, some of you may know I'm a proud Murray State alum. Actually, in 2012, I was at the very top of the Yum Center watching Murray State take on Marquette in the second round. And during a big second half run, all of BBN, who were waiting on their Cats to take on the Iowa State Cyclones, got behind the Racers. It was one of the coolest moments I've experienced as a sports fan, to know that Big Blue Nation had our back. And 13 years later, I'm asking you guys to run it back. This one's slightly personal. I played a small role, very small role, in Murray State baseball during my time there. I did play-by-play for Murray State baseball games when they were the Thoroughbreds back in 2013, and did some reporting on the team during my time there as a student. Back then, Reagan Field didn't exactly scream national contender. The difference between Murray State's setup and a place like Ole Miss, night and day. But under head coach Dan Skirka, who's now in his 7th season, the Racers have defied expectations. Before he arrived, Murray State went 9 straight years without a winning season. In 2020, they got off to a 10-7 start before COVID canceled the season. That was the beginning of something new, though. Since then, the Racers have posted 5 straight winning seasons, culminating in this magical ride in 2025. This year, Murray State chased Missouri State for the Missouri Valley regular season title, taking the race all the way down to the final series of the year. The Racers pulled even with a 16-5 win, but the deciding 2 games were canceled due to inclement weather, and so Missouri State and Murray State tied for the regular season conference title. However, Murray State would be awarded the 1 seed in the conference tournament, and they almost blew it in the first game. Down 14-11 to Belmont in an elimination scenario, the Racers tied it with a 3-run homer in the 7th and then walked it off with a sac fly in the 11th. Murray State then won their next 2 games to earn a rematch with Missouri State, this time with an NCAA tournament berth on the line, as well as the MVC tournament championship. And Murray State dominated, winning 10-5. That gave them their 4th NCAA tournament berth in program history and the 1st since 2003. But of course, it wasn't going to be an easy draw. They were the 4 seed in the Oxford Regional, having to play at Ole Miss in Game 1. And Murray State's offense showed up immediately. Jonathan Hogart took the first pitch of the regional over the right center field wall. And in a back-and-forth, entertaining baseball game, the Racers pulled off a stunning first-round upset. The next night was absolute chaos. Down 3-0 to Georgia Tech before fans could even get to their seats, Murray answered with 5 in the bottom half of the first and eventually led 10-3. But they gave it all back. A 7-run 5th inning for Georgia Tech leveled the score at 10. But still, the Racers would find a way to get the victory, 13-11, and advance to the regional championship. Murray State would have 2 chances to beat Ole Miss to claim the Oxford Regional, and they would definitely need that second chance. That Monday night, Murray State flipped the script. When Luke Mystone's ground ball was booted at second base, Murray State's lead grew to 12-3, and Ole Miss fans started to head for the exits. And that's when the Rebel Bats came alive. A 3-run bomb in the 8th made it 12-11, but Graham Kellum shut the door after that, retiring the next 5 Mississippi hitters. And for the first time in school history, Murray State is just 2 wins away from the College World Series. BBN, if any of you all live anywhere close to Durham, please go over there, wear gold, and do what Kentucky fans love to do: pull against Duke. Let's give these Racers the backing they deserved. They're Kentucky boys, they're fun, they're entertaining, and they're heavy underdogs with a chance at history. I'll see the rest of you on Twitter during the games. Go Cats and go Racers. Thanks for watching.